Hey guys, it's Jill here from Lavender and Friends, your source of essential oil education and inspiration. I wanted to jump on and make a video to share with you guys all about the new BOGO oils. So for those of you who maybe haven't been following along, BOGO stands for buy one, get one free, and it's a special deal that doTERRA does usually about 2 or 3 times a year. The idea is we're having a flash BOGO in Australia and New Zealand. So this morning they released 3 different offers and you can take advantage of 1, 2, or all 3. Now, I thought I'd jump on and do a quick run through about each of the oils. So if you are maybe thinking of getting them and wanting to know how you're going to use them, or maybe you've already jumped in and got them and want some ideas of how to get them into action when you get them, this should hopefully give you a few ideas. So I'm just going to switch over to a PowerPoint. Now while I do that, give me a thumbs up if you can see the PowerPoint. Let me know that it's all working. Had a couple of technology glitches the past couple of days, so it'd be good to know this is all working fine. So the first offer that we had available was buy InTune, get balance free. Now pop in the comments if you already own one of these 2 oils and if you love it and how you like to use it. I'd love to see what you guys are using it for. Now InTune is a really popular one in our house, and I kind of joked when this offer was released that InTune is my hubby's oil and balance is my oil. So it literally was the perfect combination for our household. Now, if you purchase this particular deal, you will be saving $27 because that's what the balance normally costs. So it's great value. So InTune is actually a blend of oils. And one thing I want to point out is that it is not diluted with a carrier oil. So some people can be more sensitive. So if this is you, I always suggest doing a small test first on your skin, and if you find it's a bit too intense, you can either add some carrier oil straight to your skin, or you could actually pop the lid off the roller, decant it into maybe 2 or 3 bottles, and then fill it up with a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil. So there are some people that like to do that. That's completely fine. Now, who needs InTune? InTune is a focus blend, and it is something I think everyone struggles with at some point during the day. So for school kids, it's a really great one to roll along their spine before the day. And for teenagers, you can do it during lunchtime for an afternoon class. And if you don't want to put it along your spine, you can also put it on the bottom of your feet. For seniors, you can put it on the back of your neck or even on your sternum. And my husband shared that his favorite way is simply on his temples, and he likes to do it on his wrists as well. Now, it's a focusing blend. It can be really good if you're a really high-wired person, if you're sort of, And so you can actually diffuse it. So you can pop the lid off and put a couple drops in your diffuser, or you can apply it to the back of your back of your legs, or the back of your neck. And it's a really great one to be diffusing while you're studying, while you're working at the computer. If you're doing a task that requires a lot of concentration, InTune is a really great one at helping you just to have that laser focus. So InTune is a mood uplifter. It's got mind support. It's good for times of change and stress and tension and fear. So it's a really great oil at supporting us emotionally as well as helping us to physically focus. Now this is just a little blend where you can actually mix up a roller bottle with 4 drops of passion, 4 drops of citrus bliss, 2 drops of motivate, 2 drops of InTune, 2 drops of anchor, which is from the yoga collection, and then you would top it with a carrier oil, so fractionated coconut oil. Now, moving on to balance. Who absolutely loves balance? Balance is probably one of my favorite oils. It's one I use every day. It's one I carry around with me in my handbag. I wear it in my diffuser jewelry. It is the grounding blend. So it is designed to help us to feel calm and feel really, really relaxed. So as you can see, it's a blend of a couple of different oils, or a blend of a couple of different oils. You can use it both aromatically and topically. You can apply it directly on your skin. For children or those with the more sensitive skin, you would still want to be diluting it before applying it topically. So let's see. Now, this is actually an article from Aromatic Science. So if you go to www.aromaticscience, you can find all kinds of research about essential oil use. And linalool, which makes more than 90% of whole wood, can decrease anxiety and aggressiveness while increasing social interaction. And that is one of the ingredients in balance. Now, if you want to watch a really cool video, jump over to YouTube, and there's actually a video of Dr. Hill from doTERRA showing how the doTERRA Balance Essential Oil can affect the red blood cells in just 30 seconds. It's actually really fascinating to watch. So definitely go and check that one out if you haven't seen it before. And this is a little bit of information from the Emotions book about how it is the oil of grounding. So it's a combination of tree oils and roots. And as we know, the trees, when we think of trees, we think of being really steady, really strong, really anchored into the ground. And it's really good at helping us to feel connection, stability, perseverance, feeling grounded in that inner strength. So it really is just such a beautiful oil. And for me personally, whenever I smell it, I find myself just feeling really calm, not so anxious, not so flighty, but just sort of really finding that calming feeling inside. Now here's a couple of diffuser blends you might like. Overcoming Boredom is 2 drops of Balance, 2 drops of Passion, and 2 drops of Citrus Bliss. Then we have Liquid Calm. Now, when I do my make and take classes, this is probably one of the most popular blends I have, and that is 20 drops of Balance, 20 drops of Lavender Peace, or you could do straight lavender if you don't have Lavender Peace, and then you top with your carrier oil as well. And that's one you can use before bedtime. You can use if you're throughout the day, if you're feeling stressed or anxious. This is a great roller to just carry around with you. And then, of course, my favorite, you guys have heard me talk about this one lots, Monster Juice, for when there are little monsters in the house. And the thing about this is you've got your Balance, which is going to help to calm them, to help them relax, feel grounded. And then you've got your Citrus Bliss, which is that uplifting, joyful, energizing blend that's going to get them in a really, really good mood. So this is a great one to be diffusing. I find around sort of afternoon, after that morning, after that lunchtime nap, this is a great one to pop in the diffuser, or you could even mix it into a roller as well. And a homework help blend, 2 drops of peppermint, 2 drops of Balance, and 2 drops of InTune. Peppermint will help pep you up, help you be focused. You've got your Balance, and then you've also got your InTune. So that's a little bit of a run through on those 2 oils. Now, the next offer number 2, is if you buy Marjoram, you will get pink pepper for free, and that's a savings of $33 as well. Now, I'd love to know if any of you guys grabbed this offer. This is probably the one most people would be hesitant on because it is 2 oils a lot of people aren't very well familiar with. So hopefully in the next couple of minutes, I'll show you why they're such a great combination. All right, so Marjoram is about flow and movement. It's a really good one for workout support, for head tension. It's great for rest and sleep. It's actually one of the blends I personally love and good for social confidence. Now, it's also really good in fajitas. So I got Marjoram free as part of the loyalty rewards program. So if you purchase over 125 points before the 15th of the month on your loyalty rewards program order, your LRP order, you get a free product every month. And one month it was Marjoram. Now I had no idea what to do with Marjoram. I really didn't have any clue, but I use Marjoram a lot in my cooking and in fajitas. So for the first 6 months, literally the only time I used Marjoram was cooking with. Then Marjoram came up in one of our BOGO offers, and I had to do a whole heap of research to learn about it so I could obviously teach everyone else. And I was coming across all these uses, and I was like, I didn't know this. Like I should have used this oil more. And it really will become one of your favorites once you get to use it and get to know it. So thought I'd share that funny story about Marjoram. It makes very good fajitas. And then we have our pink pepper, which is actually one of doTERRA's new oils. I think it's only been around for about a year or 2. Now, it's good for your everyday well-being. It helps to calm your body and your mind, helps to have happy bellies. It's lifting to the spirits, and again, it is another great one you can be using in your cooking. So, Marjoram, why do I love it? anything that gives me sleep is always a winner. So marjoram's a really good one to use in sleep blends. It is a herb, so it has a very different smell. If you're used to kind of that sickly sweet lavender smell, or even lavender peace can be quite sweet, marjoram's a really, really beautiful one you can be using as well. It's historically been used for calming properties, and the blend that I love to use is marjoram, cedarwood, and bergamot, and it smells divine. It is, oh, I should have memorized this, 3 drops bergamot, 2 drops cedarwood, 1 drop of marjoram. And the way I remember it is bergamot, cedarwood, marjoram, BCM, alphabetically B first, then C, then M, and then I remember 3, 2, 1. That's literally how I remember my sleep oil. Okay, it's also a really good one for the skin. You can actually use it because it's quite close to the skin's fluidity. Now, because it can actually penetrate our dermis, it can be really good at helping to soothe dryness, to help lock in moisturizer, and it's also really good for its ability to help restore with the hormonal balance. So as a result, it can actually help improve your skin health too. Now, marjoram is a really common one used for sore muscles as well. And in fact, it is one that I have been using, particularly after a really hard workout. I often struggle to fall asleep because I can have a lot of muscle tension or a bit of achiness. And I find massaging marjoram onto it can help to relieve it. And it's not got that really intense smell like ice blue and aroma touch. It's much softer. So you could actually add it to a diffuser, you could apply it to the soles of your feet, and as it says, you can combine it with your fractionated coconut oil and also massage it onto tired muscles. Now here's another beautiful marjoram blend. 3 drops marjoram, 3 drops bergamot, and 2 drops of vetiver. So that would again smell great and be a really nice calming one. Or if you are maybe having some difficulty at nighttime due to congestion or coughing, 2 drops of marjoram, 2 drops of frankincense, and 4 drops of easier can help to relax and help promote a healthy sleep. Now, moving into pink pepper. Pink pepper is a great all-round general health booster. It's very high in alpha-phenidine, and there have been experimental studies that have found there's a really remarkable effect that this can have on the cells and also the biomolecules involved in our healthy immune response. So there's some new research coming out that's pretty cool. Now, if you're feeling a bit flat, feeling a bit ugh, pink pepper is a really good one to uplift you. So you can put it in your water, you can diffuse it, or you can actually just inhale it straight out of the bottle. And if you have any digestive issues, you can actually add a drop to some water or rub it in a circular motion over your abdomen. It could also be used for that. Now, if you have some maybe tension in your shoulders or sore muscles, you can make up a roller with pink pepper, marjoram, Siberian fir, and copaiba, and you could combine the oils in a roller and massage it straight on, and it would just help to create a really nice relaxing sensation. Now, I hope that gives you some inspiration and ways to use your pink pepper and marjoram. I'd love to know if you find that useful and if you think this might be an oil you will be adding to your oil collection. And then we'll move on to the classics, which is buy On Guard and get Easy Air free. So you'd have a savings of $27. Now, I got 5 of this BOGO, which may seem a bit extreme, but we use these oils almost every single day in our household. Hey, cat! Now, Easy Air is the respiratory blend, and it's actually what we put in my son's diffuser at nighttime. And On Guard is the protective blend, and again, throughout winter in particular, it's one we use almost every day to help keep our immunity nice and high. So with On Guard, ways you can use it, you can diffuse it, has a really uplifting and fresh aroma. You can actually add 1 or 2 drops to your food. I love making On Guard pancakes, and I also love making On Guard bliss balls. It's got like that cinnamon flavor, really, really nice. And you can actually use it topically, but you would want to be diluting with a carrier oil to minimize any skin sensitivities. Now, some key benefits As I said, we diffuse it almost every day, particularly after school is great to help create a clean environment. You can actually add it to water and use it as a cleaning spray. So we have in our bathroom, we have On Guard and lemon in some water as a cleaning spray. And I'll actually be doing a natural cleaning workshop next month. So keep your eyes on the events tab and you'll see that go up. And you can even soak sliced apples in water with it. And it's really, really a yummy, yummy snack. It's got that wild orange, cloves, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So it's got a really gorgeous, gorgeous aroma. I actually quite like that aroma. Now, a way you can make a daily support blend is you could mix up some On Guard and frankincense, and you could actually be rolling that down your spine and on your feet every day to help just general well-being. And look, one of the things I often talk about is the fact that using our oils proactively rather than just reactively can have so much benefit. So using On Guard throughout the day rather than only cracking out when we're feeling unwell means that we can help to hopefully ward off the risk of getting unwell in the first place. There is an environmental threats roller. So if maybe there's a bit of environmental threats and you're feeling a bit under the weather, you could do your 10 drops of Easier, your frankincense, and some lemon, and actually top that up with a fractionated coconut oil as well. And as I said before, you can slice up an apple, soak it in some water with 1 drop of On Guard. It stops the apple from going brown, and it also tastes really, really yummy as well. Now, Easier, as I said, we use it every night. And actually last night I noticed my son had a bit of a cough, and I was laying in bed about 9 o'clock and I just kept hearing him cough, and I'm like, oh, he'd been in the pool a bit and sometimes the chlorine can set him off. So I snuck into his room, grabbed his On Guard because it lives next to his diffuser, put a bit on my hand, grabbed some fractionated coconut oil, slipped up his pajamas, and actually gave him a little back rub with some Easier on it. Fortunately, he didn't wake up and went back to bed and he stopped coughing. So I was like, yes. So it's a really great one at helping with clear breathing. And it can also be a beneficial one if you are feeling a bit anxious or overwhelmed. And again, it's because it's going to open up your airways, give that respiratory support, help you to breathe deeply, and help you to relax and get that airflow moving as well. Now, it's a great one you can be applying to your chest and your feet, particularly during winter time. You can apply it topically for a really calming aroma, and it is a great one to be diffusing at nighttime. And you can also diffuse it or dilute it on your skin so you're equipped it for seasonal threats. So when winter turns to spring and maybe you're not coping so well with the change, Easier can be a great one to pull out as well. Now, the way we can use it is you can actually diffuse it, inhale it directly from your palms, or rub it on your chest and feet using a carrier oil like our fractionated coconut oil. You can use it outdoors, or you can actually diffuse it at bedtime to help create that really restful environment. So my son has Easier lavender, and sometimes we do Easier lavender, cedarwood, and wild orange as well. It just depends on which we feel like doing. And as you can see, it is a combination of oils that are all very well known for their respiratory support, like your eucalyptus, your peppermint, your tea tree, your cardamom, all oils that are really great at supporting your respiratory system. Now, a really beautiful blend as well that I thought I would pop in there is a processing grief diffuser blend. And that's using your Easier, your ylang ylang, and your lime. And as I said, Easier can be a good one if you're feeling maybe overwhelmed or stressed, because when we get really stressed out, we actually go into our fight or flight mode. So our breathing becomes quite shallow, we become quite tense. And what Easier can do is it can actually help us to relax and get back into that rest and digest phase, because it's telling our body that we're safe, we can breathe, and we can get that oxygen in. Now, I am trying to keep this short, so I do apologize. If you want to get these oils and you already have a doTERRA account, then purchasing them on your loyalty rewards program is the best value. You'll be able to earn your shipping back as points, and I actually did a post yesterday showing all the things you could get for free from the shipping back as points. And if you're getting 1 or 2 of the offers, then if your order is more than 50 points, you'll also earn some points back from that as well. So if you're not sure how to set up your loyalty rewards program order, just chat to your enroller, or if you're in my team, jump into our members only VIP FAQ group and read post 2. It'll take you through it all. Now, if you don't have an account yet, but you do want to get these oils, that is also not a problem. Send me a message and I can have a chat with you about the best way to get them for you. And also wanted to invite you guys to join in the fun in our Lavender and Friends Oil Squad Facebook group. So that's www, wrong button. That is www.facebook.com/groups/Lavender and Friends. I'll just post that in the comments as well. And you can join in, and then you'll be able to participate in some giveaways. I've got 2 giveaways going at the moment. So if you did a screenshot of offer of round 1, if you did purchase anything, you can take a screenshot and enter that giveaway, or you can actually guess what you think round 2 oils are going to be. Feel free to enter both competitions. And I've also popped a whole heap of information about how to use the oil. So more than just this, there's loads of recipes, infographics. So definitely head over and check it out. All right, that's all from me. If you have any further questions, please feel free to send me a message. I'd love to help you out. Make sure that you like and follow my Facebook page, and also you subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay up to date. And when Thursday's BOGO offers are released, that's going to be at 7 a.m. Australian AEDT Sydney time. They'll be released at 7. So check out my Facebook page. I'll have information, and I'll also be doing another video to let you know all about those oils as well. So thanks for watching. Cheers.